name is Fumi Bangala. All right, let's get into it. Hi, Ifeola. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
We cannot see you. It's important that we see you.
Oh, okay. How about now?
Yes, I can see you. Hi, good afternoon. Hope you're good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Happy new month to you.
Oh, same to you.
Before we start, let me even ask you, what's your plan for Valentine's Day? That your laugh was scary.
I don't have.
No. Why don't you have?
I don't have any plans for Valentine's Day. Just myself. So bad.
Okay. I don't even know what to make of that, because what do you mean you don't have plans for Valentine's Day? But okay. We'll manage it. But let's just get into it. My question for you this morning is, because we're talking about turning that idea, the idea that you have, into business. I want to ask, how did you start? Was it an idea that you have, or you had? Beg your pardon. Was it hunger? Because how do you say that thing? Is this what they call it? Was it hunger that actually to it? Tell me, what was it that made you say, you know what, I need to get into business?
Okay, well, the business idea, I won't say it was Sapa, and I would say it was Sapa in a way. It's not new in the family. It's been something that we've been doing in the family, grandmother, my mom. So like, she's doing it, I'm like, let me do it too. And then anyways, I just graduated from the university, so it was before getting admission into the university, and I'm like, I can't just sit here and not do something. I have to make myself useful. So it's not just the business, it's more like keeping yourself busy and focusing on not just the academic side of school, like what you can do, what do you have to give outside once you're probably done with school, what are you going to do outside when you get into that life, like the outside world. So it's not Sapa 2 years, because students now, no money, you have to just do 1 or 2 things to like make yourself eat or something like that. But it's not Sapa, it's just like passion. I want to do it, I'm interested, I want to see. And then through the business, you tend to know people more, you tend to have conversation, you tend to know people's taste, how people relate and stuff like that. Yes, so that's it. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Yes, I realized I was muted. One of the things that I realized, or I've observed with businesses these days, is that actually we don't have so much generational business in terms of, this business was passed down to me from my mom or from my grandmom or whatever like that. A lot of people are not really about that life. But you're saying that you did because, you're in the business. So obviously when your mom started a business, or your grandma, pardon me, you were already there, you were familiar, with the fabrics and all of that. Okay. But have you experienced, when you decided to take on the business, did you have any challenges taking on the business, or was it a case of, since I already know the ropes, let me just continue?
I had challenges, I won't lie. Especially as a student then, I had challenges because in terms of management, you have challenges. You tend to overspend sometimes. You have personal. I feel like many people go through this a lot. You should have your own personal money or an amount you're supposed to spend for your own personal interest, and then you should have your own business account whereby you just focus on, okay, this is my business, this is what I'm gonna do with this account. But many people tend to like rather spend from the business money on personal needs and all of that. Aside that, you can satisfy everybody in terms of partner. Everybody have their own taste. Some don't like palazzo. They say, we prefer flesh skirts. Some say, no, I don't want gown, I want this. So that to satisfy them, getting to their satisfaction is one issue I had. And then sometimes people tend to like decrease in ways. I don't know if that one is that. Yeah.
Don't worry, you're in a good place. I can relate.
They will be fat. I don't use the word fat. They'll have weight. like a month before. I'm talking of customers that probably that they come to buy from me a lot. They'll have weight like last month, then this month they've reduced the weight, and then when you're always supplying a particular product or something, fabric to them, you have to, because I sell ready to wear basically, not just the fabric alone. So ready to wear is also part of it. You have to make sure, they're my customers. I have to take care of them. I have to make sure I'm satisfying my customers. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. I want to go back to how you started your business.
Okay.
What were the practical steps you took to starting your business? Or was it a case of, because you had already seen how your mom and your grandmom had done it, it was pretty easy? But I want to assume that all fingers are not equal. We don't all experience and do the same thing the same way. I would like to know, what were the first steps that you took to start your business?
Okay. One, there is nothing like I saw them doing it and I want to do it. The first thing to do is I sat my mom down. Mommy, teach me, educate me, let me know, because you seeing it alone, you're not seeing everything. Yes, you're seeing it. So the first step I took was I learned. Sit me down, teach me, how did you go about this? And aside that, you yourself inside, you have to be ready. Oh, I want to go into this, because business, it has good days, it has bad days. So first of all, yourself. Two, you learn from people that are already into the business. It's not just by seeing it or by you get. So you have to learn, sit them down, ask questions. How do you do this? What if this happens? How should I go about this and all of that? Two, because it's a generational business, I did practical. I went to the market, teach me the styles. It's still teaching basically, but I did practical. I experienced these how when you go out with your African mother, how they price things, how you
price things.
Yes. So you learn that. That's the practical aspect. And the third one is because it's a generational business, aside from space, aside from the space at the store, there's also you have to do your own online. That's your own, aside from space. You have to now start putting it to work. Start from somewhere, even if it's your friends, your colleagues. You start from somewhere, then that's it. From there, people will announce you, the networking. That's it, basically.
Wow. Wow. I really like what you said about, going in, learning and serving, because the guest we had also last week had talked about this as well. She said it's very, very important to make sure that you learn the rudiments of the business. You cannot say that you want to start a business and then you don't want to learn. You enter one chance. I don't know if anybody has been lucky enough to just not learn before they start. So I really, really like that you said that. And then number two, the third one you said, you talked about
being ready to do it.
Being ready to do the work. And I want you to also speak to that, because a lot of young people, I don't know if you realize, a lot of young people have stopped, what's the English? They don't want to serve anymore. They don't want to be an apprentice anymore. What exactly is going on that young people don't want to serve anymore? They don't want to go and learn somewhere. They're not ready. They want quick money. That's the only way I can put it.
Yes, many young people don't want to learn under someone, or they don't want to be apprentice or something. The truth is, you have to learn from someone. There's no way. You have to learn from, you are in school, you are learning from the lecturers. There's no way you want to do it. You have to learn from someone. And most times it's basically because I don't know how to put it, because in my own situation, it's not like that. That was not how we're basically trained. But I would say with my friends, I've seen the way they interact and all of that. Many young people will I use the word lazy? I won't use lazy, but they are just ready to submit themselves, to humble themselves, to learn from. They feel they know too much. Is it overstudy that is called? Yes, you feel you know too much. So Instagram is not going to tell you everything. Even if you are reading it, you open and all of that, it's not going to tell you everything. So you have to one-on-one, even if it's your colleague that is into that business, you are age mate with that person, the person's mindset has gone beyond. Like, you have to still submit yourself, humble yourself, sit down and try to understand, let me know this. Otherwise, you just be living life floating. That's it. So
I want to take you back to something that you had said. You said you started marketing yourself. How did you start? Was it online? What was the process to getting your first? How did you get your first customer? Actually, that's the question.
My first customer was my roommate.
Okay.
My roommate, yes. I feel you should have, first of all, your circle matters too a lot. Some people are in a this friendship, wherever, that they don't support each other. So your circle matters a lot. Someone will say, maybe it's a family or something. Yes, family too, yes. But family there's a level in which they can do, but they can't be buying it every time from you. You have to go beyond the family, experience what it's like outside your own comfort zone. So I started with my roommate, and of course she patronized me, and I was really happy because we were 6 in the room. I think 4 patronized me. So they were my first customer. I don't want to mention name, but yes, she was my first. They were my first customer. Yes.
So that was, you told them, I'm selling this. Come on.
Yes, I told them I'm selling this, and of course, because it's fabrics now, when they wear it, or when she wore it the other time, or when they wore it right that time, people see it on them, and it's the target. Actually, you have to sell what people want at that particular time. The trend, they saw I think it was vintage shirt I started with that time, and some palazzo then. So school now, because it was like a private school setting, they wear vintage shirts on skirts, and where did you get this from? Where did you get that from? And aside from the roommate, you try also with your friends, like your friends, your classmates, because it was a school setting. That was how I started though. So you have to market yourself like that, let people wear it, take pictures, that's it. So you just,
I want you to go. Thank you so much for that response. I really liked it. I want you to even speak to what you said now. You have to know the market that you are selling to.
Yes.
So I want you, because you said you were in a school setting, so you were not selling boo-boos. Even though I know that rich auntie boo-boo is trendy now, but at the time you started, it was not rich boo-boo. Can you speak to how you must know the market and the products that you are selling?
To be very honest with you, the business is very competitive. Everybody wants to sell something. I don't know, maybe I'm the type of person that if I see everybody is doing this particular thing, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be different. You mentioned something, I like what you said. You said boo-boo gown, yes, which is a very common thing people do in the university. So if 10 people are already selling or doing boo-boo gown, or probably sewing boo-boo gown, why should I go for boo-boo gown when people are already doing boo-boo gown? Let me just divert into something different. That's why I started with the vintage shirts. Of course, in the let's go to Ife's room, or let's go to Jiget. She's selling what is different from, and then if I don't know how to put this scope into it. If almost 10 people are selling boo-boo gowns, different prices, and it's like that's a big competition. Without calling monopoly, I'm the only one selling this vintage shirt, so I can put the price I want on it because I'm the only one selling it. That's it. So you have to be smart about it. Don't just stick to one road, or everybody's doing like this, I should follow like this, I should go this way, I should do this. No. It shouldn't be like that. You go to some market, or you go to some stores, you see 2 shops that are selling basically the same thing. If you notice, the third person telling something different, people want to explore. Why is this space different? What's happening here? I mean, I've seen this. I think everybody saying the same thing. People wearing the same thing, and that's like uniform. Some people want something different. I want something different. You will be captivated. You want to know why this thing is different. And then you want to look different too. That's it. So you just focus on you.
I really like it because I also don't like to follow trends. So it's one that is even different that I go to. But let's go to pricing, because you talked on pricing. How do you handle money at the beginning? Because I'm sure that because of the kind of family you come from, you're no stranger to money. But at the same time, I'm thinking, Not being a stranger to money is different from holding the money. How were you able to handle money initially? When the profits, your own whatever, how were you able to handle that? I also want you to speak about pricing, how you were able to cost each product that you had.
Let me start with the how I managed money first. Because like it's 2 questions in one.
Yes.
I manage the money. If you are someone that spend a lot on your personal, like on yourself, you like to take like now skincare, perfumes, and all of that, I will advise, or what I did was I had a separate account for that. You have to have a separate account because you can't trust yourself fully. You will end up spending, you overspend. So it's best to just have a separate account. I don't know how. And then another thing is, what I did was I trusted someone. I trusted my mother. I was sending money to her because it is far away from me. If you have someone that, no matter how, we have some friends that no matter how you beg them to give you that money, they would not send it to you because they know you owe man, not you, like you owe man. Yeah, exactly. So if you have someone you can trust, you can. It might be your family member. There's some aunties that are very strict when it comes to money. They will help you maintain it, or you yourself. I would say self-discipline is very important aside from trusting people. Discipline yourself. It's not just in business, outside business, you have to have self-discipline. Put it in your mind, no, I'm not touching this money, I want to focus. That was what I did. I disciplined myself. I separated the business money from the personal money. And then you said pricing, right? Pricing. We cannot be good as our mothers when it comes to pricing. That one I need to show. But before you buy something, I think everybody knows about this. Try to check 2, 3, 4 shops. Right. Their price cannot be the same thing. You price from here, you price from there. You check shops. You don't just get to the market. First shop you see, oh, I love this dress. You just get it, and then many of us will get later when you move forward, and then you see that what I bought 20,000 here is 12,000 here. Like that's a lot of money. So you have to be patient, calm, relax. Know what you want in your mind already. Know the fabric you're going for. Know what you want to get. Just get to the market. You still need to, don't react. Just price it. If they say, oh, this is 10,000, reduce it to like 16K. If they don't agree, of course they will agree. You negotiate. They will definitely agree to a particular price that is fair enough. It's very, very much fair for you, and then from there you check, and when you see the place that the price is very suitable. Some people will negotiate and they might want to cost you that. What type of negotiation? So you just make sure you just have the mind that this is what I want. And before you go, have it in your mind before leaving the house. This is my budget. I think budget is very important. This is my budget. This is how much I want to spend today. So you avoid overspending too.
Right. So that's from you going to go and purchase your fabrics. But what about pricing in terms of how do you know how to? So this beautiful fabric that you're wearing, if somebody came to buy, if I came to buy from you, how do you know? How did you put the cost of it on it? I don't even know how to get it. You understand what I think you understand what I'm saying. How were you able to determine what to cost each fabric to sell to people?
That one is actually, I don't even know if I should say it's easy or it's not easy. Aside from the whole business thing, I've come to realize that people or customers, they price markets the way they see the whole setting.
Okay.
You can't go to the supermarket and you price. It's not. There are some boutiques you go to. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
If you price, you'll be shy. Like you feel embarrassed. You can't price in that boutique. Okay, I've gone to the market as an entrepreneur. I've gone to the market. I've gotten the clothes. I have to have my own transportation. That is very important. Aside from business, I mean, I'm also putting my blood, sweat, and tears into this. So I have to have my own transportation. And then as business owners, I know many people always put extra profits to things. You get something at a low price, and then you are putting too much like profit on it. And most times, if I know what I'm getting, the quality is very good. It's very, very, very good. It's not like stuff like this thing. You buy something that is not, and then it's something that can break easily, and you're calling it you're selling at a very humongous, huge price. For me, it's not worth it anymore. It's not worth it. It's making that thing useless, and it's spoiling the name of the business. But if it's something I know, yes, this material is strong, you wash it, it's not washing, you can wear it for as long as you want, and you maintain it. Of course, I will sell it at a price that is very much fair and is okay. Not just because of the customer, but the clothes, the material is worth it. That's the word. It's worth it. So
and you want the customer to come back as well. So what are you
going to come back to get people clothes? So you just looking at the money, because I don't know. Looking at the money every time doesn't look at what you are getting. What I'm spending my money on, is it worth it? That's the mindset I always have. I'm spending my money on this thing. Will I regret it? Is it worth it? That's it. So it's something worth it. I won't sell what is not worth it for you at a very large amount of money, and you later regret it. It's not a good way of starting business or maintaining business.
I really like what you said, because what I'm hearing is you determine the value of the product that you are selling, and then you also factor in logistics, your blood, sweat, and tears. I really liked how you said blood, sweat, and tears. All of that, because you're not selling for free now.
Definitely, you're not
selling for free. What we're rounding off soon, but I want to ask you as well that, what do you think a lot of women misunderstand about starting a business?
Why are you starting the business? Why are you starting something? And as you're starting, how are you going to endure along the way? The most important thing is, why are you going to school? Why are you working? What's the reason? So that's it. If you know the reason why you want to start this business, you have the mind. That's why I keep emphasizing on mindset. People start business because they want to make money, and after they've made the money, they just quit it or they just leave it. Some start in a way that they just want to do it, probably because somebody is doing it. But the most important thing is, start small. Start from somewhere. You have your reason why you want to start. Start small. So even if you have that money, test rivers. Be sure that, okay, this thing I want to start, this business I'm starting, how will it go final? What do they need? In fact, you are an entrepreneur, you should be solving solutions. I think that's the most important thing. Not just, I'm starting a business, you just start the business. What are you solving? What solution are you solving for people?
What problem are you solving?
Thank you. What problem are you solving rather for people? What are you giving out to sell? People just sell. It's not just about you selling and everything. People that sell food, someone can be hungry, I want to eat, you go to the canteen, go to the eatery, restaurant, and then you eat. That's it. So why are you starting? I need you to start small, test the rivers, know who you're trying to satisfy, just start.
I mean, you've said everything, because I was going to ask you, what's the practical step that a woman can take? You already said it, start small. And I mean, guest last week as well said the same thing, start small. I like how you said, what problem are you trying to solve? I really like how you gave the example of somebody being hungry. If you realize that that person is always hungry all the time. Something like that.
Yeah, so you can sell cold water. I mean, people will buy. They need it. We need it. Cold water. It's not as good every time, but you solve so many people's problems. Like, just passing by. Oh, can I have pure water? I need cold one. Before you know, 1,000 will become 2,000, 2,000, 5,000, like that, and then you just keep expanding.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Ifeoluwa Adwade. Truly, truly appreciate you. Today's episode was really illuminating, and I really like how you broke things down, gave examples of you going into the market, gave different examples. Truly, 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 truly enjoyed this session with you. Ifeoluwa is the founder of Dama Fashion brand, which is dedicated to creating stylish quality clothing with a focus on African and modern designs that blend elegance, comfort, and individuality. She sells clothes that empower confidence. If you look at her right now, she looks confident. I'm an off-shoulder babe, so seeing her wearing the off-shoulder dress is so nice, right? And celebrates. What her brand does is celebrate personal style while delivering quality fabrics and satisfaction to customers. Ifeoluwa, how can we find you? Where are you?
Okay, you can find me on WhatsApp. Can I drop my number?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay, my WhatsApp number is 090-914-39891. I'm on Instagram, closet_by_Dama. Yes, so those are the two social media websites you can find me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And then you can come to the store too. Is at Arepo Road off Transformer. Like you're doing the market in Arepo, Ogun State.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ifeoluwa, for coming on the show today. We truly, truly, truly appreciate you. It is her business where we basically inspire entrepreneurs to come talk to you, talk to us about how they started their business, where you can do better, to inspire us, to educate us, and to even give us ginger to start our own thing. Once again, thank you so much, Ifeoluwa Adwade, for coming on the show today. We truly, truly appreciate you.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes. All right, this is the Women Radio 91.7 FM. This was Her Business, and today was just an amazing session with Ifeoluwa Adwade. Catch you same time next week at 12:05 for another session of Her Business on your Women Radio 91.7. Before we go, remember that we're starting our Valentine's special from tomorrow with the tomorrow evening. So you want to stick around. Let's talk about love and all things love in this month of love. With that being said, we still have amazing shows on Women Radio. You want to stick around, even great music to keep you company as well. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.